I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Yes, I do readings. Thank you. I will be doing readings shortly. I hope your recovery is going smoothly. Breathe in and hold it for a few moments. And then exhale softly. Feel your heartbeat. Embrace who you are. Feel the power that comes in. Know that you are true to yourself. Listen to your soul and what it speaks. Don't hold back. Let your power shine. When you do, the forces come out, and all around you know that you are strong. They know you speak the truth. Don't ever be afraid of what you can't control. Embrace it. It's like the wild storms that come. They're terrifying and exciting all at once. But once it's over, it's refreshing, and it's a new start. The smell after the rain brings anew. It brings life. Yes, a storm can bring disaster, but that disaster can unite people and bring them together. growth comes from within, especially when the ground seems to crumble. Take one step at a time. And you will see that your future calls you, that your path is there. That the struggles are real, but they bring awareness to who you are. Sometimes we all need to escape from the chaotic world, whether it be to the ocean or to the mountains or to a flat land, wherever brings you peace, the meadows, a stream. Just be careful you don't go there and isolate yourself. Go there to energize who you are. Don't go there to get lost in your thoughts. Go there to remember who you are and what your soul means. Not to get lost in the chaos of your own mind. Bring light to the people that are around you. Bring hope and desire. Bring peace. Help them to see the better in the world. We all have a story. And for that we must remember that we all have seen rain, Share your knowledge. Don't withhold it. For you never know whose life you'll inspire. You one day may become somebody's idol. What is it to be unique? It's to be yourself. We are all individuals. We're all unique. Not one of us are alike. But yet we're kind of somewhat trained as a society to be the same. But yet if we were all the same, wouldn't life be boring? Would it not? How peaceful is your life? Are you caught up in your everyday to-day grind? I know I can be. Each and every day, I get caught up in my day-to-day. It gets crazy and it gets loud. And sometimes I don't know what my next move is. It's like I'm caught up in the storm. And then I stop. And I just listen. And then I realize that I can feel my heart. I can feel my soul. And I know exactly what I need to do. I need to take a moment for myself. And once I do, that storm is over and you just hear a gentleness. Hello. I am great. I am at peace. I forget what I was going to say. I am loved. How are you? hope you guys all enjoyed that. Hello, hello. I hope you all feel nice and relaxed. Are you all very relaxed? Awesome. I am glad. Now, I would gladly like to do a couple readings. Saba? I don't know how to pronounce it. Saba? Did I say that right? I'm just going to change up my background for a minute. Scythe. Okay, I will do you. Hello, hello. What kind of reading would you like, Scythe? I will try to get to as many people as possible in the next 20-ish minutes. General, please send all your energies this way. Forgiveness. Who is... There was some sort of conflict that happened. There was a conflict. Hello, hello. There was a conflict that happened. with you and someone else. Am I correct on that? Now, it was a really tough conflict, like a really big one, and it went really deep, and it was a really hard conflict, and like it didn't end well, obviously. I can't tell you who it is. Yeah, and you're holding on to it, and it never got resolved, did it? The conflict never got resolved. You and that person have drifted apart. So, with you holding on to that, it's kind of festering, and you need to let go and to give forgiveness for it. You don't need to forgive the person per se, just forgive the whole aspect of the conflict, right? Sometimes you don't forgive the person for what happened or the conflict or anything, but you need to give forgiveness of the situation and how it went down. So whether or not you agree or disagree within the conflict, you need to forgive how the situation went down, and give forgiveness on how maybe you could approach things differently, because within conflicts there's ways when you look back, you go, I could have done this differently. So in that regard, you need to forgive yourself that maybe you could have, on the aspects that you could have approached things differently. You need to give yourself forgiveness on those aspects and forgive how the situation went, right? Because the outlook could have looked different, right? Even though their part is completely separate, you need to really just give complete forgiveness on your part of the situation. And that's all that can be done. And once you do, you'll let go of the situation, and there'll be a lot of freedom and relief, like the waterfall here. You'll have this flow of essentially emotions that come through, but you'll have this relief and kind of a better understanding of the whole situation, and a different outlook essentially on how to approach things differently in the future too. I hope that helps. You're most welcome. I hope that helps. I'm gonna go to thank you. Oh, I'm grateful you came across alive too. Okay, who's next? I know there's a couple people in here that was wanting one. They were in here earlier when I did a live. I only have about 10 more minutes. And then I am planning on coming on this evening if possible too. It's interesting. What's interesting? Hop to, hop to. Thank you for the presents. Muchly appreciated. Oh, thank you. Sure. Little sparkle. I'm glad you find it calming. Little sparkle. You can have a reading. Thanks for the fires. What would you like for a reading? Hello, hello. Oh, that's my sticker. That's been tripping me out. General. Okay. Life purpose. Ooh. Very interesting. Super interesting. Super, super interesting. Okay, so, you have a couple decisions coming up. Am I correct on that? One path, if you see here through the trees, so one path, if you look, they're both going to be kind of lead you roughly the same way, but one is way brighter. This path, right? One direction is going to bring you way more fulfillment than the other. One side's not going to bring you as much brightness as the other side. So you need to really weigh your options out on those paths, and you really need to step back. One side has more moons, right? A full moon. This one has like 3/4 of a moon and a half moon, right? So you really need to weigh out those options and really look deep into those decisions that you're going to make, and don't kind of just pardon my mouth, but half-ass look at them. Really weigh them out, write them down. This option, here's all the pros and all the cons, and the opposite for the other one. You really got to consider what you're doing, because it's a huge decision that you're going to do. One is going to really fulfill your soul, and the other one is going to dim your light. So you got to be careful with what's coming up. You want to have your soul filled and bright and full and joyous, and the other one is going to bring some dimness. I've never noticed that on this card before, so that's huge. So really consider what you're doing. Don't dim your light. Be careful. Yeah, Sarah. I want to say Sarah, but it doesn't have an H. It has an N. You're welcome. I hope that helps. Just consider the options that you're doing, direction you're going. Thank you for the gifts. Saran. I want to say Sarah, but like I said, you don't have an H, you have an N. Sarah. Okay, I was right. It's Sarah. Yeah, no H. Just the N was messing me up. See, I'm dyslexic. Reading sucks. What's your question, my dear? Sarah. Feeling stuck on camera. Or step parent with cancer, just guidance. Okay. Send your energies this way. Feeling not just these cards. So, getting a little stuffy. So I pulled from 2 different decks for you. I did. So you got Beauty. You caring for a step parent really makes you a beautiful soul. Like the colors and your aura around you is radiating. Like you are a kind, gentle person to be able to do that. It takes a strong person to be there for a parent, let alone a step parent. You're able to look in the mirror and you're able to see yourself for who you are. And you are feeling as though you are kind of struggling because it's hard. Yeah, you can tell you're drained. Like it's hard doing what you're doing. At the same time, it's rewarding at the same time because you are helping that person that was there for you when they didn't have to be. You're giving back to them what they gave to you. And it's this thing that is very remarkable. And it's a very beautiful thing. That's why you got the beauty card, because what you're doing is very beautiful. And it's challenging, and it's hard, and it's gut-wrenching, and it's painful, and it's a struggle. And it's something that nobody really wants to ever have to do. But you're doing it. And you got the adventure card. And you're on a new adventure. He has been more of a dad to me than my biological father. And this is a brand new adventure. So you've had many adventures with this man. And now it's a new adventure, which is inspiring. It's like, I have a feeling he's been in your life a long time. And he's been there for you for a lot. Almost like he taught you a lot. And he taught you a lot in life. And the adventures that you guys have been on have been great. And now this is a different kind of adventure. And again, if you look at the colors, it is in this card to this card, it is showing your aura. It is showing the pure beauty within you for doing what you are doing. It may not be an adventure that you want to take, but you're willing to take it because he was willing to take the adventure he did with you. You're doing a great thing. And even though you're drained and you're tired, he feels the love and the heart. And now is the time that you guys can talk about all the adventures that you guys have been on. So keep doing what you're doing, because it means the world to the both of you, really, deep down. It's like kind of like the butterflies on the back. I was just looking at the back of my deck of cards. It's like there's no feeling quite like having a butterfly land on your hand. Right? Like that little tingly feeling. It's kind of mind-blowing. And what you're doing is like mind-blowing. It's like the rays of the sun hitting you for the very first time after it's rained for 100 days. There's even a white butterfly on the back for you. Oh, I got chills and goosebumps. The best to you. Well, I am really happy to say that I am really glad. This is my last reading for now. I need to start prepping dinner. I will be back on later at 8 o'clock. Oh, I got some watery eyes too, my dear. You're doing a fabulous job. And he is grateful. I will be back on later in a bit. I need to start preparing dinner for Easter. And that is that. And I am sending the divine light all your way. I will be on later. Yes, I was on. This is my second time today. Yeah, so happy Easter to you all. If you all are looking for a reading, I will be on later. So follow and look for me later. Yes. Thank you. Okay, I will.